Hi, welcome back to Zaim's channel, and my name is Zaim Iskandar, and tonight's video is a bit weird to do the video. I should have done around 100 days ago, but they decided to cancel the Australian Grand Prix due to this issue, this pandemic outbreak. So yeah, and they have not raced for more than 200 days actually, since Abu Dhabi Grand Prix on the 1st of December, at the end of November last year. So yeah, that is over 200 days. So they have started with their first practice session and the first double header of the season, that will be in Australia. Then they will move to Britain for another double header. There will be one triple header. I don't know which country will host the triple header. I have a huge feeling it will be Italy. Yes, I have a huge feeling, but they would have two doubtful circuits. Imola, the last time they hosted a race when I was 7 years old, when I was in standard 1. Now I'm in college doing my diploma in hotel management, and I'm 22 now. So yeah, that's 15 years. So Imola Mugello, I'm not sure. They are considering Portugal also. One of the tracks in Portugal. I forgot the name of the track. We might see Hockenheim on the calendar. That might be that might replace one of the maybe the Dutch Grand Prix. Yeah. So as I told you in the early part of my on my previous video about this postponement and race cancellations, the Bahrainian the Bahrainian government has decided to actually host the race in Abu Dhabi. In Bahrain, uh, at a later date, maybe at the end of the year, along with the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. But the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix would be the last race of the season. Okay, we, as I told you that, as you guys had been informed that the Japanese Grand Prix, Japanese, and the Singaporean Grand Prix is cancelled. Okay, the two Grand Prix in South America, not so sure yet. So yeah, this is the first time in the history of the sport we have not known how many the sport has no knowledge about how many races they will be holding this year. Okay, or how many points in total for all the races, not per race, for all the total points for all the race. So yeah, uh yeah, and it feels weird to start it pretty late in the year. Now it's July, they have to squeeze 15 to 18 races in what do you call it, in 6 months. It would be a really hectic season. Yes, with a couple of triple headers, a few of double headers. So yeah, I don't need to mention, because in all my previous video I have mentioned that the double header and triple header issue, so I don't need to mention. But the season is underway now. The first practice session of the season, the first two practice session of the season is underway, and it has been completed already. Now we are going to wait for the first practice race session and qualifying session, and also the race. Then maybe next week there will be another race on the same track. The following week they will be flying to the UK, to Silverstone. Then they will be staying there for 2 weeks and racing there in back-to-back weeks. Yeah, Hungary also. Yeah, 2 weeks in these three countries, so that's 6 races in 6 weeks. Six races in 8 weeks, sorry. So yeah, it's quite hectic for the pit crews. Yeah, due to this worldwide pandemic issue, so they had no choice. Yeah. So well, as you guys know, the session is led by the two Mercedes-Benz. Okay, I got this information on the official Formula One Facebook and IG page. So yeah, it's official. Okay, the first practice sessions, the usual suspects was in the top 3. Sorry, in the top 6. In the top 3. The Dutchman, the Brit, and the Finnish. When I say the Finnish driver is not the one who's driving the Alfa Romeo, it's Hamilton's teammate. So yeah. And for the second practice, the 2 silver arrows was there, and it was completed by a certain Checo Perez in a racing point. Yeah, that's the top 3 for FP2 and FP1. So we will be waiting for the practice session tomorrow and qualifying session and the race. So I'm expecting the race to be fun. Yeah, hopefully. It brings out the thrills. This Grand Prix always brings out the thrills. Yeah, so really feels weird for the season to start, and it feels weird for me to do a season preview video in the month of July. And usually towards the end of July, they will have the Australian Grand Prix, the German, Australian, and British Grand Prix. Right. Then they will have a 1 month break before they fly to Belgium, Italy. Then they will fly into the Asian region of the Japanese and Singaporean Grand Prix respectively, and then they will fly to Russia. After Russia, they will fly to America, then South America, then Abu Dhabi. But now, the Mexican and Brazilian and the US Grand Prix is in doubt. those 3 Grand Prix are in doubt, plus all the doubtful Grand Prix in Europe. That means the 3 circuits in Italy and 1 in Germany. That might be Hockenheim, and the other 3 is in Monza, Imola, yeah, and also in Mugello, Italy. Mugello, the racetrack is used for MotoGP. So yeah, hmm. Hopefully they can have almost a full season of racing with the 3 to 4 races that are added in the calendar to replace the Singaporean, the Australian Grand Prix, the Chinese Grand Prix, not so sure. The Azerbaijan Grand Prix, the Dutch Grand Prix, Azerbaijan, Chinese, Azerbaijan, Dutch, Vietnam, and Australian Grand Prix, and maybe the US Grand Prix, the Brazilian, Mexico, and America US Grand Prix, sorry. So those are other Grand Prix that might be need replacing. So that's why they are trying to make an agreement with some of the organizers. Yeah, some of the organizers. Spain is expected to be in the calendar. Belgium is expected to be in the calendar. Italy has 3 doubtful races. Germany, Hockenheim is a doubt. So yeah, I'm just emphasizing. That's why I'm repeating it. So nothing much to say because the season just started, and as I said to you guys, it really feels weird to the season preview video. In the month of July. Yes. Sorry for whatever I just said. I kept repeating it because I seriously I'm still surprised that the FIA and FOM decided to start the season. So yeah, I was expecting to start, but not this late. So yeah, early July. If I was FOM or FIA, I would have stripped this season and declared one of the drivers as the drivers champion, judging by the number of using the their car racing number. Let's say that Raikkonen is number 7, and he is the only single digit car on the grid. All the other cars are double digit. I would announce as Raikkonen as the world champion, but sadly I'm not. So yeah, they would use last year's standings to declare the world champion. That would mean Hamilton would push Schumacher's record of winning 7 titles and beating Schumacher's record of winning 5 titles with the same team. But Schumacher did it in consecutive years. He was stopped by Rosberg in 2016. So yeah, Hamilton was stopped by Rosberg in 2016. So Yep. So yeah, he won 2015, 2014, 15, 17, 18, and 19. So 5 times, but not consecutively. He equaled Schumacher's record, but not consecutively. The only driver who almost managed to equal Schumacher's record, but did not even equal, is his German competitor, yeah, Sebastian Vettel. He did. He won 4 titles with Red Bull, and he had his performance clause inserted for 2014. So that's why he moved to Ferrari a year after that. So yeah, that's all tonight. And again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Zaimis channel, for more updates and for more videos. Good night.